Click to enter. We have carved a medium working interface. If we install the probe to align with the corresponding hole position, linear placement handle. Words here. It's one of our operation keys. Then the screen words. Our current one is a 4.5 probe. Install. Which probe recognizes which probe? Then this probe has 10,002, 3 rounds. This will calculate. That's what we do. Calculated number of rounds. This is the remaining number of rounds. This is the pause button. This is the start button. Then here is these words. It regulates energy. Energy. We can start low, okay, until the buckle can withstand it well. This is to adjust the frequency, the speed of the frequency, according to a method we go. If we move fast, we have to hurry up. This is audio. If you adjust 1 a second. If we don't operate it anymore, be sure to remember. Do you want to press this handle? When pressing, it has an energy output. If you choose R for deworking handle. So let's click on the interface. First of all, if we install the probe, align it here and insert it directly. When installing, we're going to rotate the locking probe here. Then see an introduction to our working interface. The words here are the total width of our energy. It can be adjusted. Then this word is a length of energy. 25 millimeters normal does not need to be adjusted. Then this word is each point. 1 point spacing. The smaller the number, the narrower it gets. Then this word is each of our lines. A distance between lines. The higher the number, the wider it is. Then the following one regulates the energy. And if I show it here, now the word here is recognizing the probe we installed. It is a 3.0 probe. Okay, this is our remaining hair tie. This is the total hair tie. If the parameters are adjusted now, if we adjust here, the parameters will show that there are 7 rows. Then, in terms of points, there are 105 points. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to calculate the operation. This is the clear button. Leave it alone. Okay, the following words are there are 5 in and 1 a 213. A preserved, a store of data. We have this before leaving the default factory. Okay. If some words that don't know how to adjust, you just press in, then adjust to reduce the energy. For energy, we start at 0.3. If it is 4.5 we can start from 0.4 like this. This is what we ordered. A fast mode. This is RB slow mode. This is the start. If started, we're ready to go. When operating, just press our handle. This energy emission button and pause button. It's this key. When operating, there will also be red dots here. It means it has been hit. Where did he go? Then if you press pause in the middle. This button can also be operated by synchronized with this key. Then the next step is to operate a range of 4.5 in double chin. Under the entire jawbone here, heel cheek. Then our words operate. A restricted area to avoid is the hairline and temples. The one above the apple muscle here. And there is the position of his, Adam's apple. Upper lip chin. Take a nose at yin tang. This position should be avoided. Usually do the corners of the mouth. We are operating here from a foot away. Then a lymphatic. An aorta in the back to avoid. Paint before we do it. To apply gel, you must apply gel. After the gel, you can apply it as thick as possible. If the gel is gone, replenish it again. Let's do the 4.5 probe first. This is one of our operation keys. Press start. This is the operation key on the screen. You can also press the operation button. Let's do the chin position first. The energy is in a wide range of it. Then this is in this range. The middle range. You can lift your chin a little bit. Then we press. Operation. Some customers said there are some in the operation. Uncomfortable. We can click pause. You can press pause. Remember his jawbone. Avoid this bone. When we operate, and so on. Keep doing this. If he finishes, let's move to the next position. And that's what we do. Then do the facial words. We can lift him a little bit. Right from his masseter here. If the masseter is large, you can slightly remove the loose skin here. Lift it up. Be sure the probe is flat on the skin. No empty space. Then lift it up and operate it again. Use a little force. Then our hand. It can be operated by lifting and pulling. It's actually in this range of energy. If we do, move it a little bit. And when it's done, we'll move it a little bit. If you move it a little, it's a width. It's about this, and it's this wide, and it's here. And then we do the second one. Do you feel it? What if you don't feel energy? Say you can increase the appropriate energy. Adjust to the range he can accept. If we operate, it will follow. If this is done, he's done, the next one moves like this. Then take the second line. Move after the operation is completed. And so on. Go up. Pull up. Like this. 4.5 we then use 3.0. It is also a position done in for 0.5. Same thing. Move when you're done. Move after finishing. And then we get to the cheek. And so on. Go up like this. After the fight, we move to the next step. Like this. 43.0 is just like that. If we finish operating 3.0 and then we 1.50 1.5, the most he does is our foreheads. The cheek part is like this part of the chin. Also a 3.0. Do it with a position of 4.5. Then do the cheeks. And so on. 1.5 words can be used for the forehead. 3.0 and 4.5 you can't do the forehead. Each depth is different. We need to apply gel before we do it. After applying evenly, we are and so on. And so on. After the texture is done, there are some dead ends. If the operation is not in place, we can cooperate with Jinkarving to operate. If you operate today, how about an operation method? To circle in such a way as to circle. But we probe. Can't stay in one place. More than 2 seconds. You can lift it like this. You can do it in circles. We'll probably take this position. You can also pull it here. Operate the position of his decree. Then you can also lift it up. This is one of our operation keys. Keep pressing it and there will be constant energy. Let go when we're not operating. Remember not to stay in one place. More than 2 seconds. You can also circle. Then we 4.5 done. In the dead end, make another probe for 3.0. We keep pressing. If you follow the operation, to press this button, you can use a little force. Pull that skin up. A feeling of. When both 3.0 and 4.5
we will replace
are done,
1.5 to do
1.5
it.
The power can be turned down a little bit.
Go to operate
if
again.
If the customer doesn't feel it, add it up. If he turns the frequency higher, we'll move faster. I'm now tuned to a frequency of 8. What about our face? That's how it works. A working interface of U vertical plastic. Click to enter. And the handle will also represent the probe here. Installed successfully. And look at our screen here. It's one of our working modes. Represents an output of our energy. Style diagram. This is the blue area. Is a full grid operation. Normal situation. We usually use this except for this. In the middle is our belly button. A dedicated. Because of the white space in the middle. It has no power. Equivalent to here. Blank space. It's just our belly button. To avoid this location. If it shows here, it's a point of our energy. If it is full, there are 576 points. This is power. Energy. Click here. Words can be adjusted. Regulate the amount of our energy. We can start with a minimum of 3. Adjust slowly. If the customer, without feeling, then we will adjust it slowly. Adjust up. Until the customer can afford it. If this shows, what we are installing now is a depth of 1.3. Which probe we install will display. Here is the remaining hair bundle from our perm. This is a total hair bundle for a perm. It's a fast mode of RB. Slow mode. If we start it here, it is synchronized with the button of the handle. You can also press this button. Press this button. It can also be synchronized with this. Then this is the stop button. Words on our handle. This is this button. Press the button. It's a launch button of energy. Follow stop pause button. Stop button is here. And we are now operating. If it is operated like us, it is to install the belly first. We are using a 1.3 probe. Can do abdomen, can do legs, thighs and buttocks. Install first. We aim the probe at a groove on it. Aim for the middle first. Motor this position card. It must be pressed tightly. No gaps here. What about waiting for the motor part? Here it is. If you click here, you can also click here. Restart. When we operate, apply the gel to the abdomen first. First the gel. Apply evenly first. And then we draw the belly button. We need to choose here. Then this, we black. Black this film. This has to be completely skin to skin. It must be flat. The skin should not be empty. Then we press here to start again. If started, we can use this operation button again. 1. During our operation, the probe cannot be moved, the handle cannot be moved. It must be when we operate it. This is with the blue light indicates the status of our work. What about the screen? This will also show. There's always a countdown. After operation, the light will also be green. Inside of pause, if we do other parts, you don't need to follow this mode. Because if you choose this, we have to hit pause. Only then can you choose this working mode. Then under normal circumstances, we all use this full grid. If his abdomen, if his words here have bones, must avoid. If he has an abdomen, if there are knife marks and scars in the caesarean section, be sure to avoid this part. Then we proceed to operate. Here, we have some fat. If it can't stack up, we can press it with our hands. Then operate. Then when operating, he assumes that the operation is completed, and so on. If the probe is used, it should be pressed a third back. Because he probed, he doesn't have power throughout the probe. He's just in the range. Let's press, and so on. And so on. Finish and then take the second line. The waist, you can make it fat. Re-operate, then operate, and so on. With this, well, if he's operating, if there are individual customers, the heat dissipation function is relatively high, then let's press pause first. Press after pause. Leave the skin to ensure when the gel is applied evenly. Then stay for 10 seconds. Then we apply the same energy. Re-operate. It doesn't feel as hot as before. During operation, we want perfectly flat skin. After the operation, we will move to the next part, and so on, to ensure that the gel is fully uniform. Good operation by operation by operation. Operation and completed. So on. Avoid the bone position here. Then operate. And so on. And so on. Oh, now replace the operation 0.8 can also be used for the abdomen. Depends on the thickness of a fat in the abdomen. If it exceeds 2.3 centimeters can or operate more with two probes because of the different depths. Let's click on this belly button now. What about pressing start energy? According to the customer's affordability. Here it comes. Now work the stomach. I'm operating assuming that the operation is completed. We're going to choose the full one. Press pause and then select the working mode. Full grid because the words here all are operable. Unless it's his side. The bones on the side are more obvious. Then you have to choose one on the side. We will operate first in the area. You need to accumulate the fat before operating. Leave some fat. Then we just have to finish the operation. And so on. And so on. That's it. And so on. And so on. Like this. You can also break it over here. And so on. Operate here. The waist, if he can't accumulate fat, and that's it. And then pile it up over here. And so on. This is what we do on the abdomen. If there is an interval, we remember that it is a probe. Then after the operation is completed, press a third. Because he doesn't have the whole probe. Energy. Okay, and so on. And so on. That's it. Here we go. We have a butterfly sleeve position. If we operate the butterfly number, just count with 0.8, then the energy starts from 3. Then use a full grid pattern. If you press start, we can do it here, then the words here. We need to apply gel before operation. Apply the gel evenly. If you are here, you can type 2 operations. Butterfly hole location. If he can't stack up here, then we are like this. Make sure this is tight here. We'll press the operation again. If it finishes this operation, let's move to the next spot. And then all of a sudden, and so on. Just type 2. Because he has some fat, can't stack up, then we're going to pinch the fat. Be sure to ensure that this be tighter. Then what about the operation? That's how the butterfly sleeve arm works. Next, we introduce that private function. For the private function, it is this interface. With this interface, and first of all, this is the privacy gate. Then we do before and after. Need to be tested. Click on this interface. Parameters are required. If there are numbers, to want to release the gas and return to 0. And now it's 0. We then open this. Unscrew it and then tighten it. Make sure there is no air in it. Then, this is after wiping, cleaning and disinfection. Put on a condom. A condom into a woman's vagina. Put it in the female vagina and let it clamp. Clamp it like a nasal sound. And then one of his numbers came out. Then we can press this key to save. And this is a number before we do it. Then if the operation is delicate and thick, here we are. If there are numbers, then let go. Loosen 0. Second test. It's our private operation. After a test, and then he retired. Then this condom, throw it away before doing it. Then put on a new condom. And then put it in your new vagina. Then clamp. Then press like this. And then a second time. It uses our airbag. If you want to twist the airbag a little bit. And then, that's our last value. This is a number after and before doing. Then press this work interface. Click here and then here. We are an interface of work. Plug it in here and it's 350 then degrees. Our handle works. A rotating pillar. The degree is a circle. One lap is 350 degrees That's away. Us. It rotates at an angle. There are 71 rounds. This is the length of the energy. The energy length is 25 millimeters. Here and then no adjustment is required. Then this is the point spacing. It's a little bit of distance between each energy point. Density, and then this does not need to be adjusted. And here is one of our energies. Click here. If you adjust the energy, just according to the customer's feelings. So we can start with 0.6. 0.6 starts if the customer is not a too big. We can increase energy, add or subtract according to the customer's feelings. Okay, the words in it are the number of rounds we have beaten. It will be displayed here at that time. If it is lit, it will be us. Auto mode. Complete a lap automatically. If it's here. Not lit. It's manual mode. One shot. One shot. Click. So we use more. Is it here? Talk here. Now it is time to install the 4.5 It will be displayed probe. Here. And this sentence is one of our hair numbers. Total number of rounds, remaining number of rounds. And here, ready is one of our ready keys. If you prepare the button, it is automatically detected. If it is normal, it will light up. Now it is automatically detected. A state. If the light is on, it means that one of our shifts was successful. If it can officially work, we press start. If started, then handle here. It can be operated by operation. If you click it, it will hit the board. And now it's automatic mode. It is automatic rotation. Complete a lap automatically. Then we operate this. You need to wear these probes. The gloves need to be disinfected and the probe needs to be disinfected. Then the gel is applied to this range. If you apply it, then put on a condom. Put on a condom. The gel should be, all uniform. After even, when we come to prepare for work, this slowly advances the female vagina. Suppose the hand is a vagina. Push in and put. If you leave it, there are sometimes vaginal lengths on the 70th scale. Because if you type, there are 3 paragraphs like this. Finish a lap. Let's say we do a lap. Then push it to 50 again. Type the second paragraph. Type the second paragraph. Then finish a lap. After a lap, push it out and play the third paragraph. And then I finished the third paragraph. That's it. Then you can. One probe does the job. Replace it with 3.0. Just synchronize the operation as well. The interface goes in by itself. For this working interface, then click here in the middle. If you click in, we are working on the interface. Then first introduce our probe. There are 4 types of probes. The first type is 10 stitches in a row. It's the part where the dead end is made. A stretch mark. This is 25 stitches for the face. If 64 is whole, the large one is for the body. This is nano, as long as the product is imported. And then first we demonstrate. Install a probe. If we probe, there are card slots here. Here, the card slot is aligned with this. And then there's a groove in the words here. Big groove. Small groove. The little grooves are aligned here. The big groove is aligned here. And then it's aimed here. What if you press it down? This corner is aligned with this. Then twist it a little bit. If you twist it, you can rotate it here and it will be tightened. If clamped, let's install this detection again. It's a filter tube. Then, we introduce one of our working interfaces. Words here is one of its operating times. And then there's depth. In terms of depth, this is the choice FF. If it is a face depth, it is 2.0 the highest. So what we recommend is the forehead and the neck. It's shallow. And the eye area. If it's shallower, our depth is 0.7 or 0.8. Start around 1.0. And then this is a dwell time of energy. We are 3 minus 4. If the customer is strong, we can adjust 1.3. This is suction. Suction is only 1 or 2. We can do 1. If it can't be absorbed, use 2 again. And this is energy. The amount of energy. If the highest is 150,100, we are if it is better thinner position. From 80 to around 110. Then if the cheeks, a depth of the cheek, we started from 1.0 to around 1.5. About 1.5. Then the energy words start from 100. Jump according to the customer's feelings. And then this is the start button. If we work, just press this handle to work. This is a timeout. Then our words here. There is a manual mode and an automatic mode. In manual mode, you need to press start. After that, press here to work. Then the words here. If it is our mode, press start to work. Preparations. We don't need to press this. Then it has a negative pressure here. It automatically tightens and it's completely functional. This is work. Now let's demonstrate everyone like this. If we operate, it is also a type it, the position of the interval if operated. A third back. A third covers a third like this. Do this again. Because what if he probes here? There are some positions that are not reached. So when we operate, if you operate, come back at intervals of a third, then cover a third, and so on. Stamp operation. If we operate it for the first time, you can use the deepest 1.5, hit a depth, then lower it to 1.2 to hit a depth. Type twice and repeat. And so on. Then introduce our words B. B's words. It's a working interface of that body. It's the same here. Because of the depth, it will be different here. Words of depth because of the body. It will be thicker. The skin will be thicker. And here, our body's words. It is recommended to start from 2.0. The deepest depth is 3.5. Then adjust the depth according to the customer's feeling. 2.0 to 2.5. If you drop the table to 3.0, it will be 3.0. And then the words here are also adjusted to 0.3. Words of energy. Starting from 100 to around 140,130. Then the operation is the same. The body works the same way. In manual mode, it will not be operated until this button is pressed. If you suck on the skin, press the button here and it will work. When you leave, just walk for the first time. If he doesn't do it in the middle of the interval, don't walk too many times. Just walk twice. Walk in the middle of the camera again. If it is in automatic mode, if you don't need to press this handle, if you suck on the skin, it will work by itself. Then go. Don't walk too many times. At intervals, just walk twice more.